back to sleep? No, you have 5 seconds to look at the town. Sheriff, you may open your eyes and look at the town for 5 seconds. Good morning, everyone. You have Mafia on your table. And player number 1, Seb, you get to start this game. You have a minute.
Okay, so the last and so far only other time I have played this game, Ken was Mafia and turned. He made a really terrible argument that I thought revealed him as Mafia, but because of his seating number, it was impossible to nominate him. Therefore, I nominate 10. And if he says something
Accepted
really
10.
scummy, we can vote him out. That's all I have to say.
Player number 2, Summit, you have a minute.
I really have nothing, so. Got nothing out of that, I don't really know. I'm good, for sure. I don't know, how would I trust you? I don't trust anyone. It's just going on.
Player number 3, Penguin.
You can say thank you. Anyways, number 1, we are not playing based on previous games, so if you're a red player, you wouldn't want to eliminate another potential red player in the first round like that. So I doubt your intentions. You might be black. I don't know, like, you all have the benefit of a doubt until the round, right? So far, they have spoken and they, he seems, well, I would say that it's your first game, so you might not know what to say, so I consider you red for now. But the fact that you don't want to say anything else, well, maybe it's listening. And one is black.
Thank you. Player number 4, Fantamas.
I think 3 is okay. One, I don't know. I don't see it as a black move. I think it's okay. But I suspect him for other reasons. And I suspect number 2. So I suspect number 1. I suspect number 2. And I suspect number 3. Number 3 I think is okay. You don't think so? We'll see. Number 1, in your next speech, please explain why do you think it's a good idea to vote somebody out in the first round? Because I don't get your logic, and that I have it. And so, you think number 10 is good? Oh, 4 is good. What did you show? 10? You don't know, right? Why don't you want to vote him out?
Thank you. Player number 5, Fred.
What he's trying to say is it's a beginner. He's not really understanding the game properly. He's making a mistake in nominating somebody because it's kind of something that's from Dartmouth. So based on what he's trying to say, and based on his speech, I personally think that 1 and 2 are good. The fact that you kind of were like, all 3 of them are you think are bad, that was kind of cool. You think 3 is good. Okay. kind of left me confused, and it seemed like you were kind of all over the place. So for that reason, I'm highly suspicious of you. If anybody's gonna check anybody, I'd check him. Or me, if you guys think he's saying to check me, I don't know why, but
Thank you. Player number 6, Elf.
Two teams that I can see: number 1 and 2, number 3 and 4 playing together, and number 5 is playing with number 1 and number 2. Number 2, what I noticed in your speech, you're looking at the moderator and waiting for him to. You're suffering and waiting for your speech to end. That's what I noticed about you. So I'll be watching you. I don't know your color, but I'll be watching you. That was a little bit suspicious to me. Number 1, he played aggressive the last game. He plays this game very aggressive. You don't have to nominate in the first round. We can just listen to everyone. And if you want to vote someone out, it's the next round for this. But for now, you can nominate someone and he can nominate you, and then we have 2 players. We can split the table. But just like voting someone out the first round, it's not good for the good ones, because what if we vote out the red player? It might not be good for the table, right? If we lose the red player before the first night, we're in disadvantage. Number 5, who I would check is number 1 or number 5.
Thank you. Player number 7, Siberian.
So number 5 was saying that you, number 4, was all over the place. You were not. You gave a position again, for number 1 and 2. I'm not ready to give color to number 1 and 2. Number 1 played like that the previous time. And it is disadvantageous to the red players because we don't even know, we haven't heard number 10. We don't know if he's Mafia or not. We don't, there was no checks. Even if he was sheriff, there was no check at night. So we're just going by emotions and we prefer to go by count. So I would keep you and number 2 in the suspicious zone. But number 5, how you said that you started accusing number 4, saying he was all over the place, and you said number 4 didn't play with 1, 2, and 3, although he played with 3, made me suspicious of you because you weren't listening carefully. So I think I'm gonna play with 3, 4, 6, and 7 for now. And I ask, yes, it's normal to say that I play with myself. And
Player number 8, you have a minute.
Alright, player number 1, just so I understand, to clarify, you nominated player number 10 just because you played with him the previous round, but player number 10 now, not the seat 10, right? Alright, okay, yeah. I don't know, that was so weird. I was like, okay, what? So yeah, I think two didn't say much. I don't know why people are making many conclusions about him. 3, I think probably there is a map between 3, 4, and 5. Probably. Because they seem, 3 and 4 seem to play together and 5 disagreed and made some things with 3 and 4. And I don't know.
Thank you. Player number 9, Hot Feet.
Alright, so I'm going to start with, I think I would agree 3, 4, 5, something's going on there. Don't know what, don't know who, don't know where. But it doesn't add up and something funny is happening. I think at the moment I'd be playing with 6, 7, 8, and 9 because it's funny. Number 1, I think, is looking to have the option to do an action against number 10, but I understand why it's weird because it's not a standard move, but I think that's what he's going for, is just an option, because he's seen in previous games where number 10 says something weird but nobody can act against him. So I think that's the rationale. I'm not convinced one way or the other on his position. And number 2, I think just didn't know how to end his speech. You just have to say thank you or that you're done. And then this means question mark. So thank you.
Player number 10, Peach.
Okay, so I think we're just gonna pass the nomination and don't lynch anyone on the first night. I really think it's really dangerous. And right now, I don't see the teams formed that would tell me 3 mafias, but I have 2 really suspicious person on the table. That's number 5 and number 3. I just think that the way they spoke was a little different from the previous game, and I was trying to grasp on small things, but I really think they are suspicious. But I don't think they are totally black right now, and I don't have any other call. Number 7 this time was a little more normal, so I think that. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. So no one was nominated. I mean, one person was nominated, and we do not vote because it's the first round. Everybody go to sleep. It's night Only one there. Get ready to kill. And shoot player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't open your eyes and ask me about sharing. Sheriff, open your eyes and ask me about dog and mafia. Good morning, everyone. Bad news for the town. Player number 5, Fred, was killed. Fred, you have a minute.
Wow, there was all you guys' theories. Well, obviously I was good. One of the things that I've noticed in the first round was he started off with saying 1, 2, and 3 are on the same team, and then, 1 and 2, he said were bad. 3, he said was good, and then he turned around and said 1, 2, and 3 are on the same team. Yes, he did. And because he is backing him, I don't trust number 7 either. As for observations of anybody else that I saw, number 10 kind of came across as the next best option, but it was kind of a weak suspicion. That's all. Thank you.
You can give me 3 numbers of my face.
4, 7, 10.
4, 7, 10 accepted. Okay, thank you. And player number 2, Samit, you start this round. You have 60 seconds.
Transitions between everyone gets a start. I don't really know what to say in the beginning because I don't really have any information to begin with a town. So right off the bat, some people are giving certain alignments to certain people. Seems like they have a little bit more information than the other people because if you're a mafia, you know who's good. If you're a sheriff, you only get to choose once at a time to find out if they're good or not. So people who are saying that I'm suspicious, I kind of trust you starting off, and you don't really have an alignment with me yet. People who are saying that I'm good already, I really suspect you people because how would you know I'm good already? I didn't really say much, and like I wouldn't know. So I think it was 3, 4 were saying that I was good. So yeah, I'm kind of suspicious between these two here. I wanna.
Thank you. Player number 3, Penguin, you have a minute.
Well, first round you don't say anything. Second round you say you have no information, and you say that I said you were good, but I suspected you the first round. So I'm sorry, but that makes me a right player according to your theory. I am playing with player number 6 and 7 so far. 8 and 9. 4. I don't know. I can't read him this round. I can't read him. I would lean towards Fred, but I'm not sure. Not sure about. Okay, I'm not sure about anyone. Okay, I guess. I could change my mind about one, but so far I have to listen to what he has to say. Thank you.
Player number 4, Fantamas.
3. I didn't understand. Who do you suspect? You suspect 8 and 9?
No,
Is that right?
I played with it.
Okay, you. So
What
you
is
think
number 3?
6, 7, 8, and 9 are good. You don't read me. Although I have to be black if they are good. Well, at least with a high chance. Oh, your speech is much worse than previous round. This time. I nominate number 9. I really suspect number 9. I think this speech
Accepted 9.
rather black. Number 2 had a much better speech this time, but again, he misinterpreted my voice. What 5 did this to me? Six and 7, they must be my favorite.
Thank you. Player number 6, Ed.
Interesting. The first person who asked to check number 5 was number 7 and number 4. I asked to check between number 1 and number 5, and number 5 is gone. So I think that there might be one between two of you. There has to be. Number 2 would be a good check because you're getting confused. There are two things. One thing that I like about your speech, you said, well, I'm the red player. The most suspicious people who said that I'm red because they know my color. So that's what I liked about your speech. What I didn't like that you said that he said you're good and she said you're good, but they didn't. Both of them said that you're bad. So there are two things. Maybe to check you, but we'll see. 4 would be a good check. He's so sneaky, and right now he might be. Between them, both of them, there should be one mafia. Should be. I would check number 4, and he's more suspicious to me than 7. From everybody else, number 8 is a little nervous. Number 9 is something's happening. I'll have to listen to number 1 again. I would check 4.
Thank you. Player number 7, Siberian.
Number 9, when you say you're playing with 6, 7, 8 in yourself, why did you exclude 3 and 4? Because initially, me, 6 were playing with 3 and 4, but you did not include them. So do you have any reason why? Who do you think is black among them? Show me just like 3, 4. You think 4 is black. Okay. I would not have. I nominate number 4.
Accepted 4.
Okay, I recall number 4.
Recall.
I nominate number 9.
Accepted. 9 is
Okay, I
nominated.
recall number 9.
9 was nominated before.
Oh. Who nominated 9? Did you nominate 9? You nominated? Oh, you did. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go with that information. We have a claim from 4. We'll listen. 4. Nobody vote or nominate 4. And we'll see if there is another sheriff. He'll probably come out next round.
Thank you. Player number 8. You have a minute.
Alright, so 4 and 7 are, yeah. 4, you're suspicious. I mean, you made a claim and I don't know. I mean, this side of the table is very heavy. Like most people are like going by these sides, and I don't know. I don't think. I don't know why you nominated 9 unless you have information about him, because you just nominated 9 and didn't say anything. You just said he's suspicious. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah, he seemed okay, and I mean, I'm suspicious of 4 and 7, but I'm not really sure.
Thank you. Player number 9, Hot Feet. You have a minute.
I'll start by addressing the question. I was suspicious of 3, 4, and 5, which is why I didn't want to play with them at the moment. Mostly because the stories weren't making sense. It seemed jumbled. I know that I was suspicious of 5 and clearly he's gone, but from the first round, what I said, and that's why I limited it to this side of the table. The nomination from 4 out of the blue with, again, no explanation as to why, is strange to me. Given that I'm red, I need to nominate somebody just so that the red team can continue to stay alive. The fact that number 7 also went to me as well is concerning. And I've heard a few people already say that 4 and 7 are putting off 5. So I nominate 7.
Accepted 7.
Other than that, don't have really anything to say on the rest of the table that I haven't spoken about. Thank you.
Number 10, Peach. You've got a minute.
Okay, so first thing, I was really suspicious of number 5, and as he died during the night, I don't know what's going on right now. I have a few other suspicions, but I'm really worried that we were going to kill number 9 without any explanation or without any information. So maybe someone got something from the chariot. But right now we have to kill someone between 9 and 7, and I'm actually not comfortable with killing any of them. And I don't know. I nominate number 4 just because I'm really not
Accepted
comfortable.
4.
Okay, I recall. I
Recall.
don't know who to kill. Yeah, it's okay. I would be more comfortable killing number 4, but I don't know what's going on. So maybe we can get something for number 1. And
Player number 1, Seb, you have a minute.
Okay, so to answer a few questions, my speech last round was directed at position 10, who also happened to be player 10 last round. With regards to number 3 saying that we should not play based on previous rounds established patterns, it's useful information, don't discredit it. Speaking generally, I'm not convinced that no lynch day 1 is correct. Nobody has shown me mathematical proof. I know it's what a lot of you believe, however, I am entitled to believe something different until proven otherwise. Based on the information we have, I don't think it's correct for me to nominate anyone today. I also want to point out that with 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9 all sort of being in a block according to number 7 prior to number 4's revelation, would imply that 2 and 10 are blank. Right.
Okay, voting time. We have 2 players nominated. Players number 9 and 7. In this sequence, we will vote first against number 9 and then 7. Who wants to kill player number 9? That's everybody except 4, 8, and 9. You have your fist above the table. Okay. So 4 did not vote against 9. Okay, 2 other votes go against number 7. Number 9 was killed. You have a minute.
Wow, unanimous. Thank you, everyone. As red, that's concerning, but I've already stated my position. 4 is a question mark. I didn't nominate 4 because he indicated he might be the sheriff. So I don't know. I kind of left number 4 alone. Number 7 again jumped on the bandwagon. As far as where that's coming from, though, who knows? To be fair, you didn't indicate you might be the sheriff. You just waved it off. I have no idea who might be the Mafia, though, so sorry, I can't really help out other than 7 and 4 are suspicious to me. That said, look for the quiet ones, because they're probably enjoying this. Thank you.
Thank you. And it's nighttime. Everybody go to sleep. That's it. I'm gonna get the next one.
Mafia shoot number 4.
That's not better music. Okay, Mafia, get ready to kill and shoot player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. John, open your eyes and ask me about Sherry. Open your eyes and ask me about Mafia. Good morning, everyone. This night, player number 4, Fantomas, was killed. You have a minute.
I checked number 1, he's good. I decided not to check number 2 because she wanted me to check him twice in a row. So I think because number 1 was suspecting number 2 also, I decided to check him, but he's good. So, number 1 is good. 5. First night 5 was checked. And 7, you did way too many moves that are. I don't think you're. I think you're good too. I think you're good too because you cannot be both black with 6. 6 is obviously Mafia, that's for sure. Oh. So 2 is most likely good. She would not go on her.
Thank you. Yoga? Player number 3, Penguin, you start this day.
Well, anyway, number 6.
Accepted 6.
I'm curious though if she really wanted to check number 2 so badly. Maybe she wanted us to believe that number 2 is good, but he might not be good. He didn't seem good to me. So I don't know. And he's a newbie. I think number 2 is a black player. That's why she had to scream it out loud that Mafia shoot the sheriff. Otherwise, she wouldn't get that shoot. So I don't trust that number 2 is that good. Okay. Thank you.
Player number 6, Elf.
Thank you.
Number 7, Siberian.
Thank you.
Number 8, B.
Yeah. We're gonna vote for 6, and I wanted to know what do you think about you. This is a timeout.
Time out.
Hello? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, a Roman coming. But I need to go and pick him up. Continue.
I can tell you right now.
Okay, back to
Yeah,
number 8.
I wanted to know what you think about you. I'm still suspicious about you as well, but I don't know. I think 3 is good. I would go with her, I guess. But I'm not sure as well. Yeah. And 10 did some. I don't know about it.
Thank you. Player number 10, PH.
Okay, so I'm still missing one piece here. Was number 9 good? No, we don't know. Okay, so we probably have. I don't know. I think number 8 is bad, and I'm trying to figure out who we should don't trust on the other side of the table. I don't know. I think that after this night, whoever gets killed, we probably want to know what's going on here. Because I don't know what to think about number 7 as well. So because we're uncomfortable. Okay, that's it.
Player number 1, Seb.
Okay, I with regards to number 6, he could have been a good player trying to help the Mafia play well, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Like I'm saying, I highly doubt it. So possibly, I think your theory is valid that she has a partner that she doesn't trust. But also, I saw her making a lot of gestures towards Igor, so it's possible that he is her partner as well. So my top 2 suspects right now are after 6 are 2 and 7, and I don't believe there is. You are my top 2 suspects after 6, therefore that would be 3 Mafia, potentially. I will revisit that information if I have a reason to, but I see no reason for me to nominate anyone. I also think it was extremely curious that Igor did not choose to say anything. Yeah.
Player number 2, Summit.
I heard someone's. I think I can't remember who it was, but before we went to sleep, someone said Mafia shoot 4. It was heard. So that's the only thing I got. He was checked, and he was checked. I think I kind of trust 8. He's kind of lost. He doesn't trust anyone. But for 10, I think he's feigning that he doesn't know what's going on. So my Mafia reads right now would be 6, 7, and 10. That's all I got. Thank you.
Okay, it's voting time. Only 1 player was nominated. Elf was killed. Elf, you have a minute.
Right now, Mafia shoot player number 1. Mafia shoot player number 1. Done. Thank you.
Okay, night time. Everybody go to sleep. Mafia, get ready to kill. And shoot player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don, open your eyes and ask me about Sheriff. Sheriff, open your eyes and ask me about Mafia. Good morning, everyone. Player number 1, Seb, was killed. You have a minute.
Okay, my read of the situation states saying there wasn't a lot of new information provided by that action. Yeah, can't really think of anything, but I'll use my minute to see if I can come up with anything else that will help you going forwards. Obviously, I have a fairly positive read on 3, but that's not even helpful to say necessarily. The game is continuing, so. Like I said before I was killed, these were my top 2 suspects. Nothing has happened to change that. I suspect these 2 over him, but I could be mistaken. I'm just a town. I have no special information. I just have my reads and my reasons to be suspicious of people. Thank you.
Thank you. Player number 7, Siberian. You've got a minute.
I nominate number 3. So the
Accepted
only
3.
question is, who is together with you, 8 or 10? Me? You're saying I'm with you? Good try. So right now the round is critical. We might have 2 mafias because we don't know the color of 9. So we kill 1 mafia, number 6. So far there might be 2 mafia. It could be. So I think based on the fact that 6 was asking to check number 2, 2 is most likely good. She's trying to make it look like it's a very new player and explaining who to shoot. Obviously, one was supposed to be killed because he was the only confirmed red player. So right now, I'm most suspicious about number 3. If the game doesn't end, I'm even thinking between you two, but right now, I believe it's number 3. If I'm wrong, then we lose by.
Thank you, player number 8. You have a minute.
Alright, so I think probably 2. I mean, probably 2 would be black because 6 was telling him like who to shoot. Like I only trust 3, so I'm just gonna say I think probably 2 is black as well because of 6 calling the shots, and I mean I was suspicious about 7, and I don't know why you nominated 3 like that. Like 3 is the only person I trust. Like I'm just gonna wait for people to speak, and I'm gonna go with you. So, yeah, thank you.
Player number 10, PH.
Okay, so I had the same read, so I was going with number 2 as bad just because she was trying to point at someone. But after number 7 speech, I don't know. I didn't get any of the reads that about number 3. But if you think she's bad, then it's probably. I would agree with you. I don't know. Who would you nominate? Who are you going to nominate someone? You going to nominate him? Okay, I don't know. I don't have any. It's gonna be a shot in the dark just because. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Player number 2, Summit.
I only got 2 stone reads, 7 and 10. I'm just gonna stick with that. So, because I remember 3 nominated 6 last round. I don't think she's bad. She couldn't have been bad. So, nominated 7.
Accepted 7.
Because she nominated 3, I think she should really go for that one there. Thank you.
Of course, she would have nominated 6 if 6 was active.
First. Player number 3, Penguin.
Okay, so it's very obvious. 6 was done, and after she made the call to kill number 4, he didn't say anything. If he's a red player, he would help the red team. He would just pass his right to speak. So that makes you a black player. I'm sorry. And then what? And then now you're trying to make me look bad because we are the only experienced players at the table. So everyone here is confused, and you nominate me so I would look bad. But you are the one who's acting like a black player, not me. Yes. So I nominate number 7. And check who, because the sheriff is gone. Anyway, so you are supporting number 2 a lot. That makes me think that he's black, but yeah. So 2 and 10.
Thank you. Voting time. We have 2 players nominated. Players number 3 and 7. In this sequence, we will vote first against 3 and then 7. Who wants to kill player number 3? 1 vote. 4 votes go against number 7. Mafia wins. Mafia players 6, 8, and 10.
Wow.
Sheriff number 4.
Are you
Player
kidding
number
me?
6 is
Are you
the
kidding me?
best player.
No, like why did you pass your right to talk then?
Because we have a black check what to talk to let people arrange. I didn't know that she would have obviously said who to kill, but I didn't want them to be able to talk and arrange who to kill. Obviously,